For nearly 4 decades, the Shea Therapeutic Riding Center has been improving the lives of people in a very unique way. The center uses therapeutic horseback riding to help people with physical and cognitive disabilities.
Well, the Shea Center is basically, we're dedicated to serving clients with disabilities through therapeutic horse-related programs. And in that, we have a medical component. We have physical therapists, occupational therapists, and speech-language pathologists. So we have a medical team, and we use this as a treatment setting. We utilize the horse's movement as a treatment tool. And then we also have therapeutic riding. So our riding instructors are highly trained instructors that work with clients with disabilities, and it's more of a recreational outlet, how to ride the horse, maybe it's even competing on the horse. So it's a big range of people, anywhere from somebody with a significant disability to a mild disability.
Over the past decade, the center has grown from a small facility run out of 2 trailers to a state-of-the-art equestrian center on 7 acres in historic San Juan Capistrano. It features 2 covered arenas, 1 open arena, a 40-stall barn, and the Klein Family Education and Therapy Building that provides a variety of indoor therapy options. Annually, about 750 volunteers and staff therapists help nearly 800 children and adults battle more than 70 different disabilities with nearly 24 horses.
The horse is just an amazing treatment tool, and as a physical therapist, it's one of these tools that I couldn't do without, because the horse's movement is completely 3-dimensional. So it moves like the body is walking 3-dimensionally through space. So the pelvis moves forward and back, side to side, and a little bit of rotation. So when you're actually walking on the ground, you're getting those same movements. Now I take a client who's never walked before, who's lost the ability to walk, and I place them astride the horse. And by putting them astride the horse, I give a better balance base, so it's a little bit wider. And then I take the pelvis through those same 3-dimensional motions, and I allow those postural muscles to have the timing and the opportunity to practice balancing back and forth. In about a 30-minute session, studies have shown there's been about 3,000 repetitions of your body doing that through space.
The Shea Center works with over 200 riders each week, the youngest being 2 and the oldest 80, and includes members of the military.
I have a gentleman that rides with me every week, and he is retired. He's a Special Ops Marine who was shot by a sniper in Afghanistan, and the bullet is lodged in his spine, and he actually is paralyzed. So he really comes for recreation and learning how to improve his body control. So he's riding the horse now once a week, and he started to trot on his own.
Of course, an amazing organization like this cannot provide the love and support that it does without the nearly 200 volunteers helping out each week.
I grew up with horses and enjoy riding, and had heard a little bit about the Shea Center, getting involved with people down here. And so I decided to check it out, come to a volunteer session, and just completely fell in love with it. And the whole program, the facility, how everything works, and the training is very simple to get involved and up to speed. And then meeting and getting assigned with Shayna, I originally thought, well, maybe I'll just do once or twice a month because I work full time. That's a lot of commitment. And but then as I started coming and I'm here every week, I want to be here. And when we have breaks, I kind of miss coming here on Saturday mornings. So it's really become a big part of my life.
It's one of those things that it just makes your week. It doesn't matter what kind of a week you've had, at work, at school, at home. You come here and you see the clients' faces, and they're smiling and they're having a time of their life, and you can't help but do the same.
I want to make sure that I'm making a positive contribution in people's lives, and that I'm known and remembered by that. And so coming here and being able to do that has been an incredible blessing to me, and I'm hoping it's a blessing to Shayna and those that I'm working with too.
The Shea Therapeutic Riding Center has changed the lives of hundreds of families through their riding programs, and each pathway to get here is a little different.
So Cade was a typical boy, lots of energy. He was actually playing t-ball. When he was 3.5 years old, we found that he had wandering eye. And so the natural progression of that is to meet with doctors and figure out how to strengthen his eye. We patched his eye for about 1.5 years, and without any effects of it getting better. And then we discovered that Cade was seeing worse and worse and worse. We rushed him to the doctor, and they discovered that there was something between his optic nerves, which turned out to be a brain tumor. It was at that time that Cade had a surgery, and then a few weeks later had a full craniotomy, which is a really in-depth surgery and sometime during surgery or a little bit after, he suffered a massive stroke. Our journey turned from typical to our whole life turning upside down. He is now he's legally blind. He's recovering from a stroke and has a stable brain tumor, which is fantastic.
My favorite horse is it's in that arena, right, the first arena. His name is named Kenny. He's really playful, and I rode him in that arena right over there. But like one time we were taking pictures, he knew me, so like when we were taking pictures, he like pushed me to play with me.
Cade's progress is amazing. He's our super Cade. He keeps getting better. And that's the beautiful thing about a brain injury is there's plasticity in your brain. It's like their neurons don't know what they want to be when they grow up. So with a kid, they keep rewiring. So we don't know, there's not an end. It's just a continual process. So where Cade's at now, he's in 4th grade. He's attending our neighborhood school. He does hours of therapy like a little warrior, and he is just getting better every day. So the hope is that we just keep moving forward.
The Shea Center for Therapeutic Riding is certainly a center for hope and opportunity for a fresh new start.
Come see it. There's nothing better than seeing it and watching what a horse can do. And if you don't have a child with special needs, come and give back.